Hey everybody. Oh, there we go. How y'all doing today? Up, up. We're back into it. We're back to streaming, at least for now. Sorry for the impromptu week-long delay when it came to live streaming, but hey, at least I'm back, right? And I know I completely forgot about the career mode of NASCAR Daytona again, but... And I know I said I was going to get a video up in the meanwhile, but I completely forgot all about it. So, let's go back to dirt racing, shall we? Alright, there we go. Okay. So yeah, first off, apologies for not streaming last week. I guess I just wanted to focus on my red site more than over here, and I'm sorry for that. But we'll be back with this again soon enough, especially tomorrow, since tomorrow's my birthday. Thank you, DJ. So we're gonna plan on just another... would I say normal? I don't know. I guess normal in the sense that I probably will just be streaming whatever I want, pretty much. Whatever I can find around here. I guess another thing is... What else? Was I supposed to mention anything? Yeah, it's just gonna be... I guess it's a normal stream also since of the fact that I'm not really looking for donations, not really looking for subs. I just want to have a good time on my birthday. You know? Just something normal, I guess. And I guess in this day and age, we could all use a little sense of normal, because already what I have is a gift enough. Just people being here, watching me play what I played in my childhood or my teen years. That's more than enough for me, you know? Alright, so yeah, like I said, I know I was supposed to make a video on this, but I forgot. And that was long overdue. And unfortunately, we're never going to get around to it. So, why don't we just go back into the racing? Something I did remember is that I did forget that, yes, I actually did forget to save the last time we did do the career mode. And I know that's why I was supposed to get a video on it. But, I forgot. A lot of other videos got in my way. Alright, first I'm supposed to put this back up to recording. Here we go. And of course, music's off due to copyright. Don't want to risk getting in trouble for that. Oh, and a bit of good news, I guess I'm able right now to, at least because my Xbox controller is acting up, I'm able to get my PlayStation 5 controller back plugged into this thing. So let me go ahead and refresh myself, because it has been a while. There's like 3 races left in the season. I don't think I need any other parts, do I? Well, none that I can afford anyway. Yeah, I'd rather take the balanced part over the advanced part. Okay, aero package. Yeah, we're pretty much a mid-pack team at this point in this season. I think I need to upgrade my my exhaust. Yeah, I probably need to increase the red line of the car. So next up, we'll probably have to upgrade the exhaust for the car before we're not going to move out of the dirt series this season, that much I can tell you. Here's how I did in the last race before I ended the video I was supposed to... Oh no, that's why. We were going to start season 2, that's why. How could I forget that? Alright, so yeah, like you see here, we got a new sponsor, Firehouse Diner. Well, I should say, we actually got a primary sponsor with Firehouse Diner. I'll move out of the way, but we'll be able to see what their objective is for this season. Well, we're going to start here, as always, in February. We're starting the 2003 season with the trip to the Dundas County Fairgrounds. What do I need to do? Okay. I need to get a top 10 in 10 out of the 13 races this season. If I do that, then Firehouse Diner will pay me $4,600 at the end of the season. Alright, let's go ahead and qualify. We're first on the lineup.
go!
And away we go. Yeah, let me see if I can get adjusted to driving again on a PS5 controller. Because it's actually got, like... Honestly, it's a better feel for me than the Xbox 360 controller. I love the controller my friends gave me. I love it very much, and it served its purpose. But it doesn't beat a PS5 controller, you know?
This is the one that counts.
Hey, my birthday number is 19191. So close. Go. Harder, there we go.
Alright, let's see where we play.
1878. Well, 79 if we want to round up. What will that put me in? Go down the lineup. Drop down to 7th. Alright, we're starting 7th for the heat race. We got 7th in the lineup, so that means we'll be starting 1, 3, 5, 7, 4th in the first heat race. Probably DJ. Alright, here we go. Not gonna do rolling start yet because we're not in the official race.
There's the green flag.
We got 5 laps to determine our position, in case you've forgotten. Bumping pseudo Dale Earnhardt here, Matthew Cato. Dang, I don't remember the game being this smooth. It must be all the updates I've been making to Dolphin. Which now can confirm that my computer can run GameCube games. Alright, yeah, John Finger here is going way far ahead of the pack. Oh. Well, it's fine as long as we stay in the top 5. We'll make the main show. And it looks like we're clearing the table on everybody. Maybe I'll get lucky and Higgins and Zins here will get into an accident.
2 to go.
That would have been too much. Alright, so all I gotta do is just hold on against Anderson. But it does look like we're gonna make it to the show as we get side by side with Higgins.
Last lap.
Remember, this race only determines the inside part of the track, and it looks like we finally got a handle on this car as we retook 4th place. Like I said, though, we still got a lot of work to do before we are ready to compete for the title. Well, a lot of work and a lot of money. So we started 4th, we finished 4th. That means we are going to move on to the A main race. Go ahead and get that. Get you know what ready.
There's the green flag.
There we go. Oop, right. I keep forgetting I have to make sure that the dolphin thing here is the main screen. There you see. Look, I'm 5 miles an hour. Oh, Figure must be in the other main races. John Rafter. Okay. Rafter, you can see, is like light years ahead. He's 5 miles an hour faster than me on average. So we're gonna need a lot of money. But let's head into the A main race. Alright, here we go.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
And the season is underway here in Dundas County Fairgrounds. Thank you, Professor. Alright, gotta get used to this car again. Now that we're in a full 13-car field. Alright, we're ahead of Zins. I'll touch you out in a bit, buddy. Thank you. gonna have to let Anderson go. He's just way too fast. Like I said, our car isn't warmed up enough. There goes Fulton on the inside. That's alright, as long as we're ahead of Peterson, we'll be fine. Meanwhile, him and Zins are battling for 9th place as Zins is actually going backwards. So now Brandt is the car we're going to be keeping an eye on. How many laps do we got? We're coming up on 10 to go.
10 laps to go.
Alright. Like I said, it takes me a few laps to get used to this track. But here we go, up to 7th. Alright, halfway through the first race of the season. See if we can catch up to Fulton here. Alright, at this point they should probably be dealing with lap traffic, so maybe we might be able to catch up to the lead pack. That's the only way we'll ever get a win in this series. Right now, at least, until we upgrade the car. Lost a bit of control. Here comes Anderson because of it. Alright, back in shape. We lost half a second. Took too high on the track. Here comes Anderson.
Five laps to go.
Oh, bit of a bump on the rear end there, a little nudge there. Yeah, no choice, we gotta let him go. He's way more consistent as we head into 4 to go. Alright, here comes Ginter behind us. He's ready to put us a lap down. So much for expecting the lead pack to take us to get slowed down by lap traffic. Go, dude. Sorry for holding you up. Alright, here he goes for the last lap.
Last lap.
See what I mean, though? He's way faster than us right now. We just need the upgrades to compete with his car, or with cars like him. And there he goes, out of turn 4. Ginter wins the race. We go across the corner, and first car a lap down. Alright, 7th place is a good start for the season. Oh, ooh, excuse me. Right as the song is ending, so we get 56 points. We're after, oh, there, yeah, I was right, there's Finger. Ted Finger in 2nd place. We're after, of course, gets the most points. We get 56. We just hung around the mid-pack, but with the car we got here, that's the best we can hope for, and that's more than enough to satisfy our sponsors. And we didn't get any damage. We completed our sponsor objectives. So we get so we doubled our money pretty much. And we only got $145 from the race and $600 from our sponsors. Yeah, see, no damages, and there we go. Because of the difficulty and race length, we multiply our money a little bit. And I have simulations damage settings, so that means we had an extra $100 in this series. Another season of racing is upon us. Dundas always reminds me how much I love a day at the races. The familiar faces, the families out together, the grilling, the rowdy college kids, the racing, and of course, another victory by John Rafter. An unlikely twist of events, Jay Bird finished And then we'll never know. Alright, there we go. 7th place. Still got a ways to go, but now we can adjust our sponsors for the new season. We'll save it for later. We're technically not under contract as long as I don't switch them around too much. But for now, we'll stick with 7th place. We won't get Steve's quick mark yet. Now let me go ahead and shout out Fang here. Yep, there we go. Alright. So yeah, oh, right. Every time. Let me just set up ready for the next race here. Oh. There we go. Alright. So yeah, like I said, we're not going to really switch up our sponsors until I can upgrade the car first. But now we're going to round 2 out of, let me make sure I got it right. It's 10 out of, it's 13 races, right? 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we got a, okay, so we got a top 10 in, I thought there was like 11 or 12 races, but no, we got a top 10 in every race this season to get the $4,600 at the end of the season. But now we're going to round 2 in Canyon Valley. Every race in the, and besides, every race in the weekly racing series, in this game at least, is based in North Carolina. Or, I should say, like, 8 fictional tracks in North Carolina. Congrats on getting the Fortnite crew, DJ. You ended up being a Game Pass Ultimate member.
Go, 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 go!
Alright. Well, once again, we are going to be leading the pack in terms of qualifying. We only get 1 lap this time, so we got to make this one count. Otherwise, I lose $200 in sponsorships. Have to rely on the race sponsor. Here we go, around the corner. There we go.
Alright, let's see where we're
I think I might have bumped the right side of the car a little bit, but I think we're good. 1912. That time is good enough for... same as last week. So, same as last month, I should say. We're starting with... got 7th in the lineup. That means we're going to get our qualifying sponsor. But now we gotta make the main race. 5 laps of racing at Kenyon to warm us up. We got Ginter ahead of us again.
Green going green.
And away we go. Quick 5-lap sprint to hopefully get us into the main show, as now we're finally going to get some fender damage. In this game, as long as you don't, like, destroy your car, you should get out of this race. You should get out of the dirt races with a relatively low expense. Whoa! You see that? Fazoli just slammed right into Hunter there. Sorry, Fazoli ran into Anderson. My bad. Alright, 3 to go. Gotta let Anderson go. I think his car is... Whoa. Yeah, let him go, Oh, no, I didn't mean to bump him. No! Oh, no, he's good. Huh, I thought I ruined his car. Never mind. I thought I ruined his race, I should say. Sorry, Hunter. I ruined his race.
Last lap.
How bad that damaged the car. Just fender damage. We're good. Alright, thanks to some unconventional racing. Maybe it's conventional for this race, for this series. But we're going to gain a spot. We gained a spot on the heat race. That means we gain a row in the actual race.
Nice work, kid.
And that was actually our fastest lap of the race. Alright. So that means we're going to be starting 5th for the main race. Let's go ahead and get it started.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Here we go again. This is another 15 laps of racing here at Kenyon. I gotta remember not to take the car down too low, otherwise I'm gonna spin out like I almost did in the heat race. There we go. Holding on, but not for long. Because here comes Ginter. And there he goes, into 4th. And here comes Fazioli.
That was a great lap.
Oh, sorry. Made him lose a little bit of speed, but he's still good. And there we go, dropping back down to 7th. Yeah, I mentioned this is one of my favorite games from my childhood. Well, I should say more my teen years, because the game came out when I was 12. So it'd be more accurate to say it's my teen game. Alright, like I said, as long as they don't spin out the car, we're good. Still off by a couple tenths of a second. Maybe we can use it to get past Anderson here again. I think Anderson's going to be my main rival until I end up getting that car point.
That was a great lap.
Lead pack is now in that lap traffic, so now's our chance to overtake and get some position. Look at that, they're just battling for position out there. Well, at least we still got Raptor in our sights. Okay, now we're in the lap traffic. Oh, here we go. Dang it, I almost spun out, just like that. And there goes Raptor.
Five laps to go.
Sorry again, Anderson. Door handle racing here. 4 laps to go at Kenyon. So at this rate, it looks like it's just Anderson and I are just going to end up trading points after this race. We're going to end up tied. 3 to go. As Raptor finally gets the move around the lap traffic. Oh no, he's only past one of the lap cars.
2 to go.
Make sure we don't knock him out of the way. That's a surefire way to get him mad at us as we start the final lap. There we go, use the pick. Just like going hard. Oh, we got a spin.
Last lap.
And we got another car loose. Okay, could have been worse. So late race trauma here is going to get us a top 5 finish. As long as we keep the car in one piece. Sorry, number 30.
Nice work.
There we go. A lucky break for us as 2 cars spun out at the end. And we're going to get our top 5 finish. Maybe I should have gotten Steve's quick mart.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
There we go. I was not expecting that. So 2 cars spun out. Rafter fell to 6th. Truett fell to 8th. Or 9th. That's going to get us quite a bit of a point boost. Nice. I wasn't expecting it. Quite a pleasant surprise. Alright, well, let's go ahead and read the newspaper. Yeah, we do get a little bit of bumper damage, but we only have to pay 22 bucks. And once again, we almost doubled our money. 1,700 bucks. Josh Ginter's exciting victory at Kenyon was an enjoyable grandstand experience. The weather was comfortable, and fortunately for everyone in attendance, the bugs stayed at home. Most of the fans wanted to talk about Bird. Too bad we'll never get to see the rest of those. That's the one negative I have about the career mode. If you gotta put newspaper articles in the game, put the whole thing in there. I mean, it's better what they do in the future Heat series. Well, I guess we can put in a new sponsor. We'll get it in. You'll be able to see it when we switch the textures in the next race. Maybe we should have a top 5. Well, actually, we should be able to see it here now. Right? Yep, there it is. Say hello to Steve's Quick Mart. It'll pay us about $600, about $500 if we can constantly finish in the top 5. Let's see. Is $4,000 enough for a new exhaust? Oh yeah, it's more than enough. You know what? I think we'll run one more race. Then we'll upgrade the exhaust. Because we're about 800 bucks away from we're 800 bucks away from the next significant exhaust upgrade. Now we get to go to a nice fun spot. Next stop, Kingsfield. Alright, 2 top 10s down, 8 more to go. Alright, let's go ahead and qualify. This time we're not leading off the pack for qualifying. In fact, we're last ones on the list.
Go, go, go!
Alright, and away we go. We get a warm-up lap, technically speaking, so that's why we get 2 qualifying laps. Again, all we need is to get this car into the top 10 and we'll get paid somewhat.
On the count.
Alright, 17 seconds exactly. At least in terms of to the thousandth. I'm definitely going to need the inside line when we race.
Alright.
There we go, faster by just over 4/10 of a second. Let's see where that puts us. 8th place. Alright, so that means we'll be starting 4th, but at least we are going to get our qualifying sponsor. We'll take a break from Rolling Start. We won't play it for this track. Alright, here we go.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Don't want to get anybody angry. And I feel like we're going to anyway. There goes the 22. Got loose a little bit. Ah! Sorry. There he goes. Oops. See, this is why I said I need an inside line. There we go. Fastest lap so far. Let's burp the throttle, so to speak. There we go.
go.
Now this game, of course, is quite special because, at least in terms of the GameCube, this is the first NASCAR game with a career mode. And NASCAR Dirt to Daytona did the whole fight to the top thing
Last lap.
before EA did. They were 2 years ahead. Alright, so our good friend Anderson is going to win the heat race. He'll be starting second.
Nice work, kid.
Thanks to a bit of bumping there, we got second place, which means we're going to start fourth again for the heat, for the main race. Yeah, sorry there, Zins. Sorry. Oh no, whoever was sixth place there, I missed it. Alright, let's just go right into the race again. We'll spare you from rolling start this time around.
Get set. The race is going green.
All we gotta do is just
There's the green flag.
stay into the top 5. Checked up traffic there to get Truett behind us. Oh, a spin there. There you go, bump up from third, now to fourth. Couldn't keep it in fourth gear. Here comes Glimstead. Oh! We're gonna have to just let him go. Glimstead is just flying through the field. Uh-oh. Well, he was until I started bumping him. Oh, dang it. Did he spin out? Oh, no, he's actually still... Nope, there he goes. Sorry. Sorry, dude. Find a way to get past a couple of drivers here.
Great lap.
There we go, fastest lap of the day for us, 16:18. Alright, well it does look like we're gonna have to go an extra race before we get that exhaust part that we need. Sorry, Grimstead. Just bumped him out of the way like he was nothing. Though this is a great place for lap traffic to get in the way. Yeah, they're going further and further away. But I'm also pulling further and further away from the rest of the field. So, not sure how to think about that. We're perfectly firm in the mid-pack, or just below the front of the pack.
10 laps to go.
Alright, 10 laps left to go here at Kingsfield. Sticking still firm to that 6th place spot. Oh, I knew it. I knew I was going to drift too high into the wall. And that means here comes Anderson yet again. I told you guys, this guy's gonna be my rival until I get that new car part. So I guess that's why I was babying the throttle. How bad's the damage? Just damage all around. Perfect. Bit of aero damage, unfortunately. Like we're catching up, but yeah, it's probably because of lap traffic. We can get past them, we might get a... Oh, no, there he goes. With 6 laps to go, I doubt he's going to run into more lap traffic. Oh, no, there's another car stuck behind the pack. Yeah, there he goes.
5 laps to go.
Alright, well, 6th place. We were close enough, but we were close, but not close enough. And around the track we go. Old and strong in 4th or 6th place, I should say. I wish it was 4th place. Well, at least we caught up to lap traffic, but they're gonna get ready to lap us in a little bit.
2 to go.
Alright, here comes the leader to cross the start-finish line, start the final lap of the race. Yeah, I guess I made a mistake signing Steve's quick point just a race too late there. There we go. We got the winner of the race. We're going to come across the line. Last car on the lead lap, finishing 6th place.
Well, finished in the top half.
Yeah, can't complain about that. Especially after I ruined Truett's day. Alright, back to the garage. I'm pretty sure we didn't make the $800 we needed to, Sure we didn't make the $800. Oh, wait, yeah, we did. Okay, good. Apparently finishing 6th place qualifies as a mixed day. Which I guess, yeah, I could see that. But we are bumped up into 4th place in the points. Yeah, see, we get $625 every time we get a top 5 finish. But now we definitely have enough money to get the new exhaust. There we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Could hold off for the big one here, but oh, it's wonderful if expensive, so yeah, let's go with this one. We saved up enough. It'll give us a lot more horsepower. Well, not a lot more, but enough to make a difference. Improves everything except the weight, so the car is going to weigh about the same as we head into round 4. There we go. Where are we going to next? We're going to Anoka. Perfect time to get that exhaust upgrade, because this is one of my trouble tracks in the game. So hopefully we'll be able to get the parts we need. Alright, let's go qualify. Alright, this time we're near the top in terms of spot placement. Hopefully this new exhaust will help us get a good spot. Alright, here we go. Time for a flying lap. Go around the corner.
Alright, let's see where
17:30. I think that was a decent enough time. But like I told you, this is my trouble track. Alright, 8th place, good. That's gonna get us our qualifying sponsor. Now let's see if we can make up some ground in the 5-lap sprint race. Since we're in Heat 2, this determines the outside field.
Get set, the race is going green. There's the green flag.
Here we go. In for the 5 laps. There we go. But hey, look, we get to lead the field for a little bit. And I ruined it. Dang it. See, this is why my trouble track. I cannot tell how far is too far with the inside lane here. Sorry, number 11. Sorry, dude. I just couldn't get around him. I feel like as soon as I get the downshift into third gear, I should immediately accelerate into get back in the fourth gear. It's at least doing the job of keeping Ginter behind. But now, because here he comes!
Last lap.
Yeah, stay back, stay back. There we go. Kato easily wins the heat race due to my driving. But we're actually going to move up into second place in the heat races, so that means we are moving up to fourth place in the race. Nice. Took a little bit of bumping, but we got it done. Alright, here we go. We'll save the rolling start for later. Probably when we get to the next race in the...
Get set. The race is going green.
I forgot where the track was.
There's the green flag.
Oh, sorry about that. Probably because it's a short track. Cause them to slow down. But hey, guess what? We just led our first lap in professional racing. As far as I know, this is my first lap led in professional racing in this game. So that means we get those 5 bonus points for the championship. Okay, okay, you can go, you can go. I don't know if I led that lap, but it doesn't matter. We only get 5 for one lap and 5 for the most laps. Let's just let him go. He just pulls away like it's nothing. So I'm thinking my next upgrade will probably have to be the engine. Either the engine or the aero package. Yeah, just let him go. I got what I wanted.
That was a great lap.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I had to really let go of the accelerator there. You know, let's do a little bit different. Let's go on an onboard view. Since we don't have a spotter, we gotta have a mirror. We'll try to have a mirror at least. I don't know why the game stutters. Okay, back to normal. See what I mean though? Why Anoka is one of my more difficult tracks. Sorry, dude. Definitely slowed his pace down. So I guess the exhaust wasn't enough. We're still dealing with our good old rival Armstrong, sorry. Anderson, third! It's been too long. The fact that this was close to my fastest lap yet and he's still on my bumpers says a lot. Either about my lack of driving or the state of the car.
That was a great lap.
Oh, actually we seem to be pulling away a little bit. Alright, maybe I held off on the accelerator a bit too long. But that was still my fastest lap of the race. Alright, well we actually kept it in the fourth gear that time.
Five laps to go.
Anderson and Fazioli want that fifth spot. I do all I can to hold them back. Hopefully lap traffic will play a factor. More to go. I had to put on the brake to make sure we were going to make that corner. 3 laps left. Here comes the lap traffic. I don't know if he followed me, so that's not going to slow him down as we head to the white flag. Last lap here at Anoka. So I had to put the bumper on him. Later across the line, we have a winner. Pretty sure it's that Ginter's ahead. Who won the race? I think it was Kato. We do manage to bump and bang our way to a 5th place finish. Oh, it's Grimstead that won the race. Oh, I didn't even realize Kato didn't even make the race. Oh no, there he is. Where'd he finish? Oh, 8th. Alright, so there we go. We got our top 5. We got our $600, and like I said, we led our first lap in the weekly racing series. Well, lap or 2. I don't know how many laps we led. There we go. Finishing a top 5 paid almost twice as much as finishing 5th overall in the race. So now we're back in 5th place and only 37 points out of the lead. But now we got to get past Ginter in that 33 car. Oh, we're 35 points back, 37 points back in the lead from Ginter. But Raptor is just ahead of us by a point. In fact, only 7 points separates 2nd to 5th. Kind of happy with these sponsors right now, at least until we can get a little more upgrade on the car. But there we go. Nice save. There we go. Alright, how much do we need for my next engine upgrade? We actually need only just a little more money, but we still need another $3,000 in order to upgrade to this one, the JV Aluminum Pro. Yeah, see, that's the preferred engine for me, the JV Aluminum Pro. Now, do we need suspension upgrades? We might. That might end up actually being our next upgrade, the Stage 3 Balanced. How much for a new aero? Okay, so either suspension or aero is what we're going to have to upgrade next. Yeah, there we go. We're in 5th place. And for those of you wondering what my difficulty rating is, I like to have a mix of challenge and a bit of fun, too. So that's why I'm in the Legend AI strength. You saw briefly there when we get to the Truck and Cup series, we'll have 3 times where all the flags have at least 1 pit stop, a medium race distance, just so we can have a mix of endurance and streamline, I guess is the way to call it. I don't even know. Alright, here we go. We're about to reach the halfway point of the season. Ah, that's the place. Baxter Fairgrounds. That's the real test of our exhaust system. But if that's the case, I am thinking that the aero package is going to have to be the next one to upgrade. Now this is one of the longer, both versions of this track, so one of the... Go! This track marks as both the midway point and the season finale race of the weekly racing series. Alright, now for a flying lap. even with all the easing up, I still hit the wall. And then we're going to lose our grip a little bit more. So we're not getting a qualifying sponsor this week. That's for sure.
Alright, let's see where we play.
2350. Yeah, that is way too slow. Oh, no. We just barely hung on to the top 10. So we are going to get paid from Senor Taco. Alright, so once again, since we are in the even number, we're going to be...
There's the green flag.
We're going to be going for the outside lanes here. There you go, man. It's stuck in the second place. Now comes the tough part of actually having to keep that spot. Because here comes Kato. Oh, no. Keep the leaderboard up so you guys know who I'm racing. Oh, Kato got spun. Finger wants to really move up that field. See if we can hold him off for 3 whole laps. I don't know if you guys saw it in the mirror there. Alright, here we go. 2 laps left. Anyway, I forgot to ask, how you guys doing today? Thank you so much for choosing to spend Tuesday morning with me, well, I guess Tuesday afternoon, watching me race some dirt cars. Headed to the final lap, just gotta hold our finger for one more lap. That is our fastest lap, but you can see he's still on our bumper. That proves that his car is definitely faster. Here, I'll purposely hold you back. Oh, got another spin. The 27 car there, he's got way off track, and because of that, we had to bump finger out of the way. But it is going to guarantee us 4th place. There we go. So that's going to bump us from starting in 10th in the grid to 4th. Hopefully that'll make a bit of difference there. Go ahead and set it up again. There we go. Main. Start the race. There we go.
The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Alright, 15 laps here at the Baxter County Fairgrounds. You can see this is why I prefer the inside line. Uh-oh. Boom! A terrible race now. We are not going to get paid. We're only going to get paid a minimum amount today. Especially since I ruined the car. See, this is why I need that inside lane. We may have just affected the whole race. Yeah, car is done for the day. We are much more comfortable racing on the inside line than the outside. Well, at least that lap was faster. Uh-oh. I had to keep it off the wall again. We damaged this car enough. We need to get into the top 5 so we can pay off the damages. Sorry, Anderson. You know, in some sense, I am kind of always hoping that we don't win the championship, because that allows me to build up my money so that we can get better upgrades at the start for the modified series. Well, right now, though, that exhaust is making a difference. Gonna put me in the top 5. Up next is that car up ahead of Finger. He's sitting pretty for now, but hopefully we got the time to beat him. Instead, we're just pretty much keeping pace with him. Well, luckily we got lap car ahead, so we might be lucky here. Plus the fact that we actually are catching up to him. Slowly but surely.
That was a great lap.
That was actually our fastest lap of the race. Lap traffic didn't really hinder him, but like I said, we are closing in, so that's good enough for me. Still within a second of him. There we go. We're catching up to him, guys. Now we're about half a second behind with 3 to go. There you go, that was close to my fastest lap. I think we didn't put the lead a lap bonus on there. Alright, here comes the lap down car. Oh no, that's Fazioli. He's gonna put us a lap down. That's how chaotic this race has been. We're about to be put a lap down in 4th place. We don't have a choice. That car is way faster than us. Let's just take the lap down, get 4th place for sure, and move right along to the next race. At least we're gonna make our money back from all the damages. Fazioli was just no contest today. Let's see what happened on that first corner.
The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Since I apparently mistimed everything, and that's why I need to be in the bottom lane. Let's see, will we get a good angle here? Yeah, I was trying not to hit the number 12 there, but just drifted way too high. Now you see all the issues everybody else had. Including the engine trouble that number 21 finished with. But all in all, we did do good. We managed to get up to 4th like I wanted. So we are going to get that top 5 payment from Steve's Quick Mart, but yeah, we actually pay a little bit more than we usually do. Well, that's going to get us just about $2,700 this weekend. Dang, we moved up to 2nd place in the standings after that mess, but we still lost ground. We're now, actually I think we may have gained just a little bit. Did we? Wait, I still didn't reconsider the last race. So we're, oh no, we did lose ground. We are at 63 points. No. Oh yeah, 53 points. We're still holding ground to Ginter, I guess. So as you said, we still got to keep the sponsors. Still got to be careful, like I said. We got to make sure. I actually got to make sure we don't win the championship. Well, at least we got to compete. We still need the money. Why not? We got enough money. Let's go ahead and buy this upgraded engine. That's pretty much top tier. But the next thing we definitely got to upgrade is probably the suspension. How much does that cost? 5 grand. Okay. Alright, so we got pretty much a top tier engine. Just in time for the next place, known fittingly as the Egan Speed Bowl. There we go, load up. Alright, let's get to qualifying. Alright, let's see how good this new engine gets us.
Go!
So we got pretty much a top tier engine and exhaust. Now we gotta work on the other half of the car. The aerodynamics and the suspension. Other than that, we're in good shape. Alright, now for 2 flying laps.
This is the one that counts.
Alright, 22.62 for our first lap. Like I said, though, top 5's all we need to keep getting paid, you know?
Alright, let's see where we play.
Oh, that lap was actually slower. Not surprising, though, I had to ease off on a corner. Alright, 6th place. That's slightly better than where we were been originally, or we have been in the past stream. It's our best start of the season, 6th place. So we're fighting for the outside rows again.
It's set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Alright, green flag is out. 5 more laps of sprint racing. There we go. There's Ginter. Right on the bumper. Bumping on over to the side there. Here comes Ginter. Oops, sorry. Ooh. Dang it. Dang it. That's what I get for bumping into these guys. How bad's the damage? Yep, our front tires are starting to wobble. That's going to cost us a bit in speed. There you go, slide back into 3rd place.
Two to go.
Alright, 2 laps left. Yeah, nobody's stopping Finger today. He's battling for the lead with Ginter. And there he goes, he takes the lead. Yeah, nothing was really gonna stop him today.
Last lap.
Alright, final lap of the heat race here at Egan Speed Bowl. At least he kept the speed high enough.
Nice work, kid.
There we go. Alright, so we're gonna pretty much start where we planned, or where we were going to. We're gonna start 6th for the main race. Welcome back, DJ. Alright. onto the A main. Ooh, excuse me.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
And we're off. Battling side by side with Ginter here. We gotta let him go. Go ahead, DJ. Yeah, I'm fine with it. Go ahead. I'm getting a voice. Alright, here we go. Alright, down the back straightaway. Go. Hey, buddy. Oh, finally you got something. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll try to take care of that in my next available opportunity. I don't have a fancy racing helmet that lets me put water into my mouth. And the stretch, thank you. Let's see if we can move up in the fourth. Yeah, I can't do either of those yet. There we go. Taking a strong battle of the top 5 as we 10 laps ago here at the Egan Speed Bowl. Block on him. Who's that in 5th? It's Peterson. He's finally starting to compete right now. We don't have a choice. We gotta let him go, I think. You know, without the suspension or the aero, we can't really keep our speed up. Probably the aero package we need to upgrade. So that's fine. Right now we're in 5th place. Coming up on 5 to go. Yeah, there goes Peterson. Okay, 7 to go. My bad. But still, he's getting ready to pull away. At least we're pulling away from Henke here.
That was a great lap.
And we're only maintaining pace with Peterson, but he is slowly pulling away unless we can keep the speed up. And right now we're still just about a half a second away.
5 laps to go.
That was our fastest lap, but the draft doesn't exist here, so we're not really using it to our advantage. Who scraped him against the wall. Trying to wreck him, I guess. Sorry, Peterson. Oh, no, we didn't wreck him at least. That's good. We slowed down a lot. Which means here comes Henke again. Gotta split. Split the driver there. I forgot who that was. I think that's Grimstead. Go put the bumper on him again, and here we go up into 4th place. 3 to go. I got him way too heavy into turns 1 and 2 there. All we gotta do is just hold off on Peterson. Get another 4th place finish.
Two to go.
Go past the lap traffic here. Normally, yes. If I was playing, is it a faux pas to accidentally pull a pit maneuver? In a NASCAR game prior to NASCAR Thunder 2004, no. But the problem is doing something like that, it adds damages. At least in Dirt to Daytona, it adds damages, and that means I have to pay extra money. And I can't afford to pay extra damages. I mean, I pulled off a few pit maneuvers this stream. Ted Finger wins at Egan Speed Bowl. And there you see, we are still way, way off the pace. 16 seconds behind. Ted Finger wins. Go ahead and shout you out, buddy, while we load back into the garage. Merchandise prices? No, I can't. Yeah, I wish I could, but that wasn't a thing until NASCAR 2005. Hope you guys are doing well. There we go. Alright, so there you go. You see we got $3,600 bucks. We didn't really have to pay any damages this time. We get 809. We got almost 900 bucks for finishing in 4th place. That top 5 from Steve's Quick Mark really helps us. Hey, look, an article that actually fits. Finger took the checkered flag at Egan, but Team 477 stole the show. Jay Bird certainly one to keep an eye on this season. Many analysts feel Bird could possibly make a run for the championship with continued improvement and new sponsorship offers. Yeah, but right now, we did gain some ground on Ginter. 28 points, so we're now, I want to say, 41 points behind Ginter in the standings. No, 25 points. Okay. We haven't won a race yet, but we got a chance at a championship. There we go. Let's go ahead, save the game. As we now continue on the second half of the weekly racing series season. But first, do we have enough for that new parts I want? Oh, nope. Aero package. Yeah, I don't want the big chin. So yeah, suspension is probably going to have to be the next upgrade we go for. How much is that? I think we're just a little bit short on that suspension part. The stage 3 balance is the one I want, not the advanced. I prefer balance. Alright, so we just got to get another good result as we head into round 7, I believe. Yep, round 7. Then we got a race a month for the rest of the season. Round 7, Hastings Motorsports Park. So we're, as you can see, we're doing well on our sponsor goal. Still got to keep up trying to get a top 10 in every race this season. And we're well above expectations in terms of that. And here we go. This counts as our drive out. Next one's our flying lap. And there we go, on our flying lap. Might be one of the rare races you actually should apply the brakes. Well, you could apply the brakes, I should say.
Alright, where we play.
16:55. Let's see where that puts us in the lineup. 8th place. Well, that's enough to get us paid. The 200 bucks, I believe, from Senor Taco. Alright, here we go. Another 5 lap sprint.
The race is going green. There's the green
And
flag.
away we go. Here we go against Peterson again as we move up into second place. And then slide past everybody for the lead. Alright. Probably not going to hold though. Lap slide don't count here in the heat races. Here comes Al Grimstead looking to get the pole or get the second spot for the race.
2 to go.
So our fastest lap, but you saw him catch up in a hurry. And hold on.
Last lap.
Oh, sorry, Grimstead. We ruined him. There he goes. He's going to spin out for the first time in our career. Due to dubious circumstances, we win the heat race. Sorry, Grimstead. Oh, man. Aw. Dang, dude, I'm sorry. Finished last. Dang it. We ruined this race. And now I don't know if he'll even make it to the A main. Dang. So, would that count as a reverse pit move, Hecho? Alright, let's get it started. Into the A. That.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the
And
green
we
flag.
are underway. Round 7, Hastings, North Carolina. Alright, here's our championship rival. Oh, no, but Hunter's just gonna slingshot both of us, but our bump is gonna slide both of them off the pace. And we take the lead in the turn 4. And we let a lap. I got the feeling that we're actually going to move up into the next series at this rate. But at least we let a lap. Oh, wait, never mind. Oh! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh! The whole field, pretty much the whole field got caught in that. And there's no caution flags in the weekly racing series. That is practically going to give us the title at this rate. So I feel like we don't really need to actually upgrade the car anymore until we reach the weekly rate, until we reach the modified series. Only 0.03 of a second off the pace. Now, to me, Hastings seems like the dirt track version of Darlington. It looks kind of egg-shaped to me. Alright, just gotta hope that Hunter here catches up to lap traffic. We may have a shot if he can. If he gets caught behind lap traffic. Here comes the first car. He's already slowed down a little bit to 1.2. There he goes. He's caught. He's caught. Here we go. can't go low. We can. On the inside, we take the lead into turn 4. 5 to go. Oh, and he decided to dump the lap down car. He figured he needed to make a move, and he did. I'll allow him a chance to catch up with 4 to go. Got a good gap, but here comes Kato. He's not affected. He's gonna catch up to us. In fact, he made the move into second place. He may not have enough time though if we can just keep it off the grass. 2 laps to go. Kato made the move. Here he comes. He's gonna fight for the lead with 1 lap to go.
Last lap.
We caught him a little bit. He's stuck behind lap traffic. And it's not going to be enough. Out of turns 3 and 4, we're going to get our first win in the week as a professional race car driver. So let's see that accident again that got us the win, pretty much. Go out of turn 4 at the end of lap 1. Hopefully we get a good camera view. Here we go. Oh, no, I guess it was lap 3. Oh, here we go. There's the bump. We got both of them sliding in the corner. That got us the lead. Let's look on the back here. Because I believe here's where it happened. Here we go. There's a spin. Both cars slide up, but number 11 slid up too. That took out about half the pack. Oh, Kato did get hit, so I'm surprised he was still able to keep up with us, even though he banged his front fender. That's how durable these weekly racing series cars are. Well, let's count our money as we head back to the garage and get that probably that suspension upgrade. 31.37. We only had to pay $3. There we go. Coming in first after a brutal race, Jay Bird dominating the field at Hastings. Although, no, I don't have. Oh yeah, I do. I have 5 top 5 finishes this season. Some fans are also critics. Suitcase from Fresno say, yeah, Jay is a model citizen and my personal idol, but now that Jay's popularity has soared, guess we'll never know. So yeah, no surprise. That win gets us to number 1 in the point standings, but only by 14 points. I'm not sure if we'll need to upgrade anything. We'll save the race as we head into round 8, as we're going to be making return stops for the rest of the season. 3 tracks we have already visited before. Actually, then it might be a good idea to upgrade the car a little bit. Let's go with the suspension upgrade. Yeah, we got enough money for that. Actually, can we? Oh, nope, okay. Now we're going to lose a little bit of weight, and we're actually going to really improve the front grip of the car. So that leaves us with $3,000. And remember, Firehouse Diner is going to pay us $4,600 if we can get a top 10 in these last 3 races. I believe Kingsfield is up first. Yep. First stop on the return tour. Oh, I was wrong. I didn't realize Kingsfield was actually in South Carolina. I thought all the races were in North Carolina. Huh. Guess I was wrong. Alright, let's see how the suspension helps us.
Go, 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 go!
Like I said, we got a lot more front grip now. And besides, if we don't win the championship, we can spend the third season just farming money for the modified series. Because I know we'll be able to make enough money with the new sponsorships.
This is the one that counts.
Alright. 1681.
Alright,
1568, nice. That's gonna get us to 4th place, but Ginter's in 1st. I'm gonna have to see where he ends up in the heat race. Alright, another 5 lap sprint race, here we go.
There's the green flag.
And we're underway. If it comes to us having to go another season in the dirt series, then hi boys. If it comes to having another season in the dirt series, I'll probably do that on my off time, and we'll start the next Dirt to Daytona stream before we start season 4. I'll start you out after the heat race, buddy. Give me a second. Congrats on your collab today, buddy. I hope the run in the store went well for you.
2 to go.
There we go. Up and 2 to go. Alright, we actually got good pace. This suspension was really what we needed for this track. As long as I don't self-spin here.
Last lap.
Well, it also helped that we had a lot of competition behind us. There we go.
Nice work, kids.
Okay, so maybe the aero package will help, but right now, we won the heat race no problem. We'll be starting 2nd for the main race.
There's the green flag.
There we go. Oh, right. There we go. Alright, so yeah, Grimstead was catching up to us in a hurry. He may be a problem when we get to the actual race. But we'll see how it goes.
Get set. The race is going green.
And off we go. We got 23 laps of racing this time. Let's just hold off Ginter for a little bit to get those 5 bonus points. And there we go. That's 5 bonus points for leading a lap. So yeah, it turns out that suspension upgrade was really helpful. It's not perfect, of course. We need to get the maximum stage 4 suspension upgrade, but for what it is, we definitely got enough. Like I said, I don't even think we'll need to worry about
20 to go.
getting another upgrade for the rest of the season. 20 laps to go here at Kingsfield, South Carolina. Cato's looking to make a run for the lead. Let's at least try to hold on till lap 12. That way we'll get the most bonus points for leading a lap. Alright, here comes Cato. He's going for the lead. He's probably going to get it though, because my car can only do so much right now. I need the downforce too. Just gotta, oop, you know, do that. That's the closest I can get to pit maneuvers in this with the lead. Brings a whole new meaning to bump and run. Well, looks like we're in good shape for now. Just gotta hold this car together ahead of Ted Finger here. Yes, that's the actual name the game devs give him. But Fazioli's looking for second place too. We just gotta make it up to the lap traffic, get a little bit of a pick, so to speak. Use them as a bit of a wall so that we can pull ahead a little bit. Well, actually, at the pace we're going, we may not need it. But yeah, at the rate we're going, we don't need to upgrade the car anymore. Oh, now we end up getting slowed down by lap traffic. Make the pass on number 4 here. There we go. All right, a couple more laps, and we'll get an extra 5 bonus points for leading the most laps in this race.
Okay, that's the halfway mark.
Alright. Just lead another lap or 2 to confirm it. There you go, past the 43. There you go, give him a little bit of a slowdown. Slow down. Yeah, appreciate it, DJ. Thank you. Alright, there we go. That pretty much confirms that we have now led the most laps today. That's going to give us an extra, like I said, that'll give us an extra 5 bonus points towards the championship. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother upgrading the aero package at this rate. At least until after the first modified series race. Now I just have to pretty much not spend any more money. At this rate, like I said, we're going to get that extra $4,600 for finishing in the top 10 of every race in the modified, in the Dirt Series season. Try not to knock him out of the way. There we go. Pass another lap car. Here comes Fazioli. He's trying to fight for the lead, but lap traffic's getting in his way. Well, not there. He's going to probably slow down enough to let him through, and he does.
5 laps to go.
Alright. 5 laps until hopefully back-to-back wins in the weekly racing series presented by Dodge. We got a 3-pack of cars. We're going to put the 4 car 2 laps down, it seems. He is that slow and off the pace here. Had to wreck Cato to get it done, but it looks like we're going to get it done and get to win number 2 this season. Alright.
2 to go.
2 laps left at Kingsfield. Oop, dang it. You know, then I had to go something stupid like that and make this a competitive race in the final lap. At least he's going to slow him down a little bit.
Last lap.
I'm going to try to get past him cleanly, but I couldn't. Alright. 1 last pair of corners, and we're going to hold off Fazioli. We win at Kingsfield. Why did I do that? I'm supposed to press the A button, not the start button. There we go. We got it done. That is career win number 2 in the weekly racing series, leading every lap. And dang, Ginter really fell off this race. We doubled his point total. So that means now we got an extra 60 points ahead in the championship. Well, 59, but still. Plus we made off with a nice $3,500. Jaybird dazzled the crowd at Kingsfield on June 28th and brought home the victory. While talking to reporters, Bird blurted out, "Basically, I own this track." I don't know what it is about Kingsfield, but I seem to place well every time I show up. Hey, calm down, me. This is only our second year here. And this is our first win here. We may have gotten the top. We finished 6th last year. Or last race. Alright, so that is now a 73-point gap in the points. We'll keep the... we'll say farewell to Senior Taco. And then we'll do... Togo Building Supply for winning the race. Alright, there we go. We'll go ahead and save. We got 2 races to go this season. Like I said, we're not going for any more upgrades since it seems like we're pretty much going to have the championship wrapped up as we make a return trip to Anoka City in North Carolina. Problem is, like I said, this is my weakest race as a whole. So we'll see where that leads us. Alright, time to qualify. We don't have to worry about, we won't get money for starting in the top 10 anymore, but we still need to finish as high as we can. Hopefully the suspension upgrade will, help us keep the speed we need. It would help if I didn't slide off the track. I was practically on the line there. Alright, 1689. Let's see where that puts us. 6th place, not bad. That means we'll be starting 3rd for the second heat race. If we can at least lead a lap, that'll get us a good amount of money. And off we go. 5 laps of a sprint race at Anoka. Uh-oh. Already getting loose. Sorry, Kato. Alright, into the lead. 4 to go. Like I told you guys, though, Anoka is my weakest track. We just gotta see if the suspension upgrade is gonna hold. If I don't self-spin again. 2
to go.
Put the bump on the 22 here. And there he goes. He also lost a little bit of ground, so that'll help me out a little bit. Like I said, all I want to do is just lead a lap.
Last lap.
There you go. Baby the throttle a little bit. And into turns 3 and 4, we're going to win ourselves another heat race as long as I don't spin. There we go, we don't spin.
Nice work.
We got it done. Barely. By just over a second. But that is definitely going to be enough for us to start 2nd for the main race. All I want to do is just lead a lap. I don't care if I don't get the win or not. Leading a lap is going to get us the most sponsorship dollars.
It's set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Alright, here we go. Sorry, Ginter. Well, that's pretty much going to give me the title. Oops. Well, like I said, me knocking out Ginter, that's pretty much going to clinch the weekly racing series for me. You're going to see I almost lost it again, but at least I led that lap. I told you, Anoka is my absolute worst circuit to drive on. I can never get the speed up, and I can't keep the grip going. we go. Pass finger for the lead. That's another lap led at least. So who knew that suspension upgrade was all we needed to make a run for the title in the final half of the season? And me unintentionally wrecking the field. That helps too.
That was a great lap.
There we go. 13 to go. There we go. In the lead, halfway through the race. Wait, no, we're not halfway. Not yet. Once we reach 10 to go, it'll be halfway to the checkered flag. Well, luckily this car is a lap down, so I can just let him go. If I want to. Oh, I almost didn't let him go. There we go. Oh. Yeah, I didn't let him go. Dang it.
10 laps to go.
I am an absolute menace in the dirt. A lot of heavy traffic. Looks like I caused some damage to some of these cars. Well, looks like that 27 car was going too slow for everybody else too. And now he's holding up the field. There we go, make the move past Peterson to put him a lap down. Looks like Grimstead finally got around. Oh, did he? Oh, no, he didn't. Well, he kind of did. He's now stuck only behind a couple of lap cars. Six laps to go in Anoka. Quite a run we managed to catch ourselves in. Both purposefully and accidentally, I guess.
Five laps to go.
Because we're 5 laps away from winning 3 straight races. See how long Peterson can hold off Grimstead there.
That was a great lap.
That's our fastest lap of the day, 16:22. There you go, we put on the brakes this time just to make sure. How's our car engine doing? Oh, it's doing good. Not even reaching 200 degrees on the oil temp yet. We're good. Even with that extended stay in 3rd gear.
2 to go.
By the way, yes, we did lead the most laps, so that's another 5 points guaranteed to the championship. White flag is out. Last lap at Anoka. There we go. Well, looks like Grimstead was able to get around everybody, but it's too little too late. 3 in a row. You saw there briefly, Grimstead had the faster pace, but we had the gap. Yeah, Ginter finished 7th, so that's another 44 points to the championship. Or is that 54 points? Either way, I'm pretty sure that is enough for us to clinch the weekly racing series. Yeah, we only have to pay $4 in damages to the car. $5,500. Yeah, 127 points. We're done. We are done. We have clinched the 2003 Weekly Racing Series. But who knew? An exhaust and a suspension was... Oh, I forgot. We also upgraded the engine. Came into a lot of money. Got not enough upgrades. Yeah, we're good with these for the rest of the season. Which is only one more race. And luckily it's tied for the highest paying race of the season. We're going back to Baxter County Fairgrounds for the final race of the season. Since this race also pays out $10,000 total. And this race is the longest race of the season. A fitting end, so to speak. Let me just set it up. There we go. Oop, wait. There we go. Alright. Let's get to qualifying. Let's see how the new engine and suspension perform here at the Baxter County Fairgrounds. So let me ask you guys that live in the United States. I don't know if Canada has anything, but do you guys have like county or state fairs? Or have you been to a county or state fair? Because I think I went when I was really young. I haven't been to one in a long time. I remember some friends of mine a few years ago keep inviting me to go to the California State Fair in Sacramento. But I could never come up with the money.
Alright, let's see where we play.
Oh, we only have one lap. Alright, well 21:31's a good time. Let's see where that puts us. 5th place, not bad. Like I said, I'd rather be on the inside lane here. And that's what we're going to be fighting for. Alright, we'll start in 3rd for the heat race. 5 laps. One last sprint race.
There's the green flag.
And there we go. We just zoomed by everybody for the lead. Probably isn't going to last for long. Here comes Fulton. He wants the lead. Like I said, I just need clear track in front of me. It's part of the reason why I guess fumbled so much in the last race here. Alright, here comes Raptor. Uh-oh, here he comes. I lost a ton of speed, dang it. Oh, and here comes Fulton too. He's got a fast enough car.
Last lap.
As we start the final lap. No, dang it, oops. That ruined it. Went from 1st to 3rd in a bad corner. Dang it. So that means Fulton had an incredible car, not letting his qualifying performance stop him. As he will start on the pole for the race. And we will start where we planned on, 5th place. So let's go ahead and start for the final time this season, the Weekly Racing Series.
It's set. The race is going green. There's green.
We got a long one this time, 23 laps. See if we can zoom ahead past the field here. And there we go, in through the corner. Man, this whole field got jumbled up behind us. And there we go, that's our lap led. That's another $800 and a necessary 5 points towards the championship. There we go. Now after the season, we can race again in the weekly racing series. However, the difficulty bumps up by a lot. So if I'm probably not going to, because I want to keep the challenge consistent.
Ready to go.
Like I said, we're going to make a good enough amount of money, at least to upgrade something on the car.
That was a great lap.
Just under 21 seconds. There you go. See, we just pulled ahead of everybody. All we gotta do is just run 20 consistent laps and the money is in the bag. I believe that will put us at like 7 grand, which will bring our season totals to, our career earnings, or not career earnings, sorry, our bank up to 20 grand at least. That'll be enough to upgrade something on the modified car, where we don't have to crawl around for sure in last place in that thing.
That was a great lap.
And into the corner, down the back stretch. Thank you guys for watching me go around in circles today. I really appreciate it. Oh look, there's Ginter. Wonder what happened to him to get him into the back of the pack. Oh well. Goodbye, Ginter. Or is that Raptor? Sorry, that's Raptor, my bad. Ginter's in the white and yellow car. The number 5. If we had a doubt heading into this race, if we didn't win an Oka, they're gone now. As long as, again, we don't wreck the car. Alright, down the inside of the 88 here. Alright, so far so good. I believe we are past the halfway point. Yes, now we are. Halfway to the checkered flag. So those suspension and engine upgrades really helped us out.
Okay, that's the halfway mark.
Well, now officially it's halfway. We did lead the most laps, so that's another 5 points towards the championship, which we don't need anymore. So there you see we're 6 seconds ahead of Grimstead.
10 laps to go.
First time this season we're going to have the rolling start music play away. just gonna, at this rate, we're just gonna have to just lift our way to victory, pretty much. We don't have to go hard out, we just have to keep a safe distance, as we have pretty much all race long. We now got 8 laps to go at the line. Just gotta be careful going through these lap cars. Like I said, they bunched themselves up a lot at that end of that first lap. That gave me all the pretty much clear racetrack I needed. Get past these guys. There you go. Try to drive past the 4. There we go. Uh-oh. Careful. Don't want to ruin the race.
5 laps to go.
We're sure going to gain a little bit of time now, but we're still in good shape. As long as we don't go on the grass again. Nice little fun bit of dirt sliding as we head into 4 to go. That's a pretty fast Ferris wheel now that I'm looking at it. I thought Ferris wheels were supposed to go slow. 3 to go. I can understand that ride there. Those spin rides and that little tilting Ferris wheel there, but that big Ferris wheel there is supposed to go slow. I don't know why it's going
2 to go.
as fast as the other 2 rides. Oh, you had a city fair DJ? Okay, that's understandable. Wait, why is it applying only now? Oh, let me check something. Sorry, also my dog's barking. Oh, we haven't really lost anything, okay. It should still, yep, there we go, alright. Alright, white flag is out.
Last lap.
So I just wanted to check and make sure that I, wasn't lagging on the stream. We're good, though. Down the back straightaway. Into turns 3 and 4. And with that, we have sealed our deal in the history books. We win the 2003 Weekly Racing Series. There we go. Alright. So there we go. We won the Weekly Racing Series without having to fully upgrade the car. Yeah, 6 grand plus another 4 grand. That's definitely going to get us over to 20 grand. Bird crowned season champ. Immediately following the race at Baxter, Jay Bird was officially awarded the season championship trophy. Bird, who was obviously giddy with excitement, went directly into the stands and thanked fans as they left the track. I couldn't have done this without your support. Well, I guess I mean that here too as well. Couldn't have done it without you guys. There we go. So we went on quite a tear, winning 4 straight races to end the season. We don't have to set any more sponsors. Let's go ahead and save. Like I said, we'll reach over 20 grand as soon as we head into the next season. But now that we are the Weekly Racing Series champ, we need a new challenge. And there's one team out there that'll give us a shot in the upper series. Jaybird, wow, you looked unstoppable last season. You are definitely ready to move on to some tougher competition. And that's exactly what you'll get if you'll accept our offer of a Federlite sponsorship. We'll consider it a successful season if you can finish in the top 10 twice. Sounds good. From Brainerd, Minnesota. There we go. If we get 2 top 10s, there's our fictional car. We're only going to be running for 1 race because the textures always disappear when we get the new sponsors. There we go. 4 wins to end the season. Gives us a points gap of 181 points. Sorry, is it 181? Yeah, I think it's 181. Oh, no, I think it would actually be like 191 maybe? I can't do that kind of math. And then we get all our new sponsors for the weekly racing series if I want to go back. But I don't plan on it. And even if I did, I would probably go with JB's Trucking because I just need to get 3 wins. But again, the competition is now going to get tougher as we move on into the modified series, because for some reason the game ups the difficulty of the weekly racing series cars. But first, I need to disappear. We're gonna mute ourselves because we gotta get our season intro from Alan Bestwick. Let him describe the upcoming the modified series season, the Featherlight modified series season.
Continuing with our extended NASCAR coverage, today we'll look at the oddest looking vehicle under the NASCAR umbrella, the NASCAR Featherlight Modified Series. Now, believe it or not, this is actually the oldest league in NASCAR, a series that began in the late 1940s. It's also the only league in NASCAR to run without fenders. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, these are open wheel cars. Light and fragile might be a way to describe these vehicles, but that certainly wouldn't do justice to the races. The mods run a diverse mixture of small local tracks, a single road course, and even a few stops at some cup venues, making this one of the hardest fought jewels in the NASCAR crown. While there are 1,000 stories in any racing league, certainly one of the most talked about happenings in the NASCAR Featherlight Modified Series this year is this one. A young NASCAR Weekly Racing Series champion has been picked up by the Klipsch team to drive their number 397 car. While it probably will take more than a single season for this team to make a run for the championship, the talent shown by this young driver is unbelievable. Well, it looks like the action's about to start, so let's head down to the track.
All right. So now we're ready for the new season, but before we head on over there, we have to upgrade our car so that we're not crawling around in last place out there. So let's go ahead and save. We'll be going through some fictional tracks and a few real-life NASCAR Cup Series tracks. Alright, like I said, we got the 23 grand we need. Let's see. What can we do with that 23 grand? Just missed out on getting that mid-pack engine already. I definitely need the engine. So we'll go with, oh dang, yeah. Yeah, we'll actually stick with this Blue Flame Iron 1. It'll get us a lot of horsepower to start off with. And now we only got 7 grand. Let's do the aero package for the other one. Get us some much needed downforce. Makes the car easier to turn. Can we do anything with the last bit of money? 2 grand? No, we can't really do anything. So yeah, we don't really need to do the weekly racing series anymore. Let's go ahead and save the game. Yeah, we used 20 grand already. Good thing we saved up, so to speak. Alright, here we go. Round 1 of the Featherlight Modified series. We're going to the Denison Speedrome. Over in, I believe it's over in Massachusetts. Either that or it's Rhode Island. Like the game says, we need 2 top 10 finishes this season. And we're going to be leading off qualifying. There we go. go.
Alright, let's see where we're
Alright,
placed.
14-11. Let's see where that puts us. Not bad considering our first race. We're in 15th place to start. But like I said, we're going to need some good finishes and a lot more upgrades as the season goes along. Alright, here we go.
The race is going green. There's the green flag.
And away we go. I have to be careful not to get this car too damaged to start off with. Yeah, go, go, go.
20 to go.
Oop. Yeah, see this? These cars are very fragile. We gotta be careful. Ow, 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 hey! Yeah, these cars, like Alan said, they're fragile, so we gotta be careful. Dang it!
Great lap.
Well, that's gonna cost me a lot of money. I probably will have to go back to the weekly racing series just to make some extra money.
That was a great lap.
Alright, go dude, I'm way too... I cannot keep the car on the bottom. Well, at least we're not in last place. Oh, there's the leader. We gotta let him go. Oh, we were in his race. Uh-oh.
Okay, that's the halfway mark.
Wait, that was probably me sliding all the way up the track. Way to move up is to hope that there's wrecks up ahead, but I don't think that's going to happen.
That was a great lap.
Let him go.
5 laps to go.
Well, at least we're not going to finish in last place. That helps. But like Alan said, this is... Ow, hey, hey! Okay, okay. I'll move out of your way. Dang. Probably going to get ready to put 2 laps down here. Alright, and the leader now crosses the line. This is the final lap of the race.
Last lap.
And there we go. The leader crossed the line. Alright, well, again, it was our first race. Not much more you could ask for. David Canepa wins at Denison Speedway. It was just a lucky break that we didn't really wreck out. Hopefully the race winnings will save us, right? 17th place, that's got to pay something out, right? Stretch out. About as much as it would for a regular race. Racing is back in a big way this season, proven by the record crowd of enthusiastic fans at Denison who showed up to watch David Canepa master the track and capture the checkered flag. Interesting enough, the driver in car 397 didn't put up much of a fight. Yeah, see, now we're back to normal. There we go. Alright, so we got $4 grand at least. Like I said, I can't really do the weekly racing series anymore because that's going to cause too much of an issue. Did I set the sponsor as a... Oh no, it's still Firehouse, so it would have had to have been top 10 finishes, which I don't want to do. The car will not compete at all. So let's move on to the next track, Crystal Lake Speedway. Again, all we need is just a top 15 to get paid. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Oh wait, no, there it is. Alright, let's get a move on.
Go, 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 go!
Here comes our flying lap. And there's a checkered flag.
All right, let's see where we play.
2581. 14th place, not bad. Again, considering our car, that's a plus.
Get set. The race is going green.
Alright, here we go.
There's the green flag.
Keep the car clean this time. Outside there, 86 car. I guess I should have loosened up the car because this car seems to want to drift up the track. Make sure we don't hit the Waffle House car. There you go, kept it on track.
10 laps to go.
I just want to keep this car clean. Probably upgrade the exhaust or the aero package next. There we go. That's in the 15th place here will get us a few extra bucks. both in terms of race winnings and sponsorship dollars.
That was a great lap.
Pass on the outside. No, best not to risk it. Yeah, luckily this is the track where the extra horsepower is paying off. And there we go, up to 14th place.
That was a great lap.
The fastest of the day. Uh-oh, here comes Oakenfold. Ooh, keep it clean, please. There we go. Ooh, car blew his engine up ahead. Not sure if that's going to give us an extra spot or it's just going to keep us above last place. I should have said and or. Nope, that car's for position. There we go, an extra spot. And we're not going to finish in last place this race.
Five laps to go.
Just like in the weekly racing series, there's no pit lane. He's just going to have to pull off to the side here. His engine blew. He's done for the day. Whoa, here comes the leader. Just flying down our inside. Now we technically have 3 laps to go. As the 24 car is just nudging the 75 car out of the way. Ooh, let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go. Ooh, bit of bumping. Hi, Ramses, sorry.
Here we go.
Shout you out after this race, after the race. We got 2 laps to go here. Last lap of the race. The leaders have taken the white flag.
Last lap.
So yeah, this extra horsepower definitely helped our car out. Also going to make a nice payday, finishing at least 13th place. And keeping the car clean. Did our tires hold out? Yeah, they pretty much held out. There we go.
We'll get him next time.
Yeah, we'll get them next time. There'll be a few more next times, but at least we got the job done. Kept the car clean, and we finished in the mid-pack. Partially due to Grace Soros' engine failure. I'll just have to make sure I spelled your name right. There we go. Alright, so we're going to get a decent payday out of this. Plus, we got the sponsor payments for finishing in the top 15. Let's see. Yep, 3,200. Nice payday. Plus, we're going to get a little bit extra payday because of the, because we finished close to another sponsor goal, I believe. Let's go with, the TV panel for Tonga Toy Store. If we finish in the top 12, they'll give us a close to extra $1,000 on its own. Go save the game. Best we can get right now is the, I believe a base upgrade, whether that's suspension or exhaust. Oh no, we can't even get the basic suspension, so the best we can get is this exhaust system, which will get us an extra 5 horsepower. Cheap but effective. This base system is not the best, but it is the cheapest. Thanks, game. An extra 5 horsepower, a little bit more red line torque, and and we lose like 30 pounds, so that helps. Plus, we won't have to be in like plus that might be the boost we need to get out of get into the 12th place spots. Maybe not this week though, because this is one of my weakest tracks in the game. Oh no, we're in the road course next. Next stop, Welch Valley Racing Complex. Like the game said, all we need is those 2 top 10 finishes, and we get an extra 10 grand at the end of the season. Alright, let's get to qualifying. Alright, we're at the bottom of the pack. We want to get to 12th place. The time to beat is 1 minute 24:65.
Go, 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 go!
But yeah, this is the only road course stop on the Featherlight Modified Series in NASCAR Dirt to Daytona. So that means we gotta turn left as well, right as well as left. Where having that lack of suspension will probably not help us. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're still on our warm-up lap. Like I said, all I pretty much got to do is just keep this car clean every week, so that we can earn the max amount of money possible. Luckily, this is a warm-up lap, so I got to remember to slow down a little bit heading into those final corners. And this is a higher-paying race than weeks 1 and 2, so if we get a good position here, we might get a good payday out of this. Now we start our flying lap. Anyway, again, I hope you guys are doing well again. Now we get to go in something other than a circle, an actual road course. Took a bit too much into that corner. Halfway through the lap. The second final pointers. There we go. Hopefully that's a good enough exit. And there we go.
Let's see where we play.
Minute 23:76. I think that's just outside, isn't it? Yep, just outside, 14th place. 2.5 behind. Just gonna have to find a way to either pick up some speed or hope for another blown engine. I don't know. Alright, let me go ahead and set it up. Okay, there we go. Oh. Go. Alright, here we go.
The race is going green.
5 laps.
There's the green flag.
Of road course racing here at Welch Valley. Oh, bit of bumping all around. There goes the Oh, dang it! I didn't mean to wreck him. Well, right now that's got me firmly into 12th place. DJ, I'll be honest, I don't know. I don't know if and when we'll even get a hit and run sequel. Alright. First lap officially completed. Right now that exhaust upgrade is proving to be just enough of a help. I also hope that we accidentally wreck the guy ahead of us. Have to be doing some mirror blocking. Ooh, there we go, just barely avoided the wall there. Don't need front wheel damage. Halfway through the race. Oh, he's getting his payback. Yeah, he takes over. Dang it, he is just way too good, even with a spin. Fine, we don't need the extra $1,000. Let's go. 13th place, maybe 14th, just 14th will have to do. There we go, nice round the corner there. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna miss out on the extra $1,000, but we weren't losing any money anyway.
Go.
Alright, we're probably just gonna have to finish 13th unless we get another lucky break and a car blows their engine again in the last lap and a half. Which I don't think will happen. Hey, I can dream. Alright, we're way behind and the leader's already taken the white flag. turn as we take the white flag ourselves.
Last lap.
So either Kanapa must be good or we must be bad if we can spin him out and he still storms up to almost a top 10 finish. Oh, I ruined it. Dang it. That took way too hard into that corner there. That's what I get for getting distracted. So that means Kanazawa guarantees 13th place since he has been on our tail the entire race. And we got ourselves a winner of the Wells Valley race. Like I said, at least we get our sponsorship money. Well, 2 of our 3 sponsorship monies. And we get ourselves an extra bit of payday from this race offering more money. And there we go, past the start finish line.
Look at him next time.
We finished 14th. Gray Soros wins, gets a perfect recovery after blowing his engine in the last race. Let's check something. Alright, we made $3,600, not bad. Left frustrated with a 14th place finish. Alright, save the game. Do probably another race or 2 before we call it for today. We'll see how it goes. Can I get anything with $4,000? Alright, probably suspension upgrades, the one we're gonna have to get next. Okay, we still got quite a ways to go. Gonna have to make another 20 grand to get the Blue Flame LFX. As my dog starts barking again. What else is new? Then, okay, so it's decent so far, but I think now we're heading into, for me, one of the worst tracks in the game. At least until you get a better upgraded car. Because I never seem to get the car right here. Yep, we're going to Mankato Speedway. Like I said, to me, one of the worst tracks in the game. Because I can't ever get the car handling right.
Go, 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 go!
Alright, here we go. So you'll be lucky to get 15th place here. Now for a flying lap. Well, we just guaranteed ourselves last place anyway. Because it seems like all I can do here is just pretty much keep the car clean.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
And away we go at Mankato. there they go. Pulling away because I can't keep up. So I'm just going to be dragging around at the back of the pack until the end here. Making the minimum amount of money, so all I have to do is just keep this car clean. So until you upgrade this car by a significant amount, this track is not going to be fun. I should have signed that 3-race winning sponsorship at the Featherlight Modified Series. At least there I could have guaranteed myself a good payday. Good thing here is that this race isn't long, which means I get to end my suffering early. I'll be lucky to get a few $100 from this race. Because again, unless there's an accident, I'm not going to do well.
Laps to go.
See, look at that. I'm just constantly losing ground to these guys. Nine laps to go. Alright, here comes the leader. Thankfully, this suffering's going to end sooner. Just stay on the top line, get out of the way. There we go. Yeah, it does not look like we're going to get the wreck we need to get the win. Or move up out of last place. There you go, get out of the way. Coming up on 5 laps to go.
Five laps to go. That was a great lap.
There we go. To go. I'm surprised. I probably would have gotten the black flag in real life. Just holding to the pitch. You are not competitive at all. If anything, you're holding up the field. White flag is out, last lap at Mercado. Probably still going to be running another lap coming up.
Last lap.
And there we go. We're only going to be down 1 lap. Guess that's a positive I can take out of this race. And we kept the car clean, so we don't have to pay any expenses.
next time.
There we go. Yeah, see, the time to beat was 19 seconds. I'm running 23. This car is not yet ready for Mankato. There you see, the average speed, 115 for Francis Lee, 94 for me. I am 20 miles an hour slower than these guys. At least on this track. Well, $378 is better than nothing. Yeah, didn't have it today. You got that right. Just go ahead and save so we don't have to deal with that anymore. Oop, nope. This is why I should have kept the 3-race sponsorship, 3 race wins. Elk River, that's going to probably be another track I'll struggle at. Let's see. Can I get any upgrades now? No, we are still way too far. Yeah, no, we're still quite a ways away. There we go. Alright, into the next race. We're going to Elk River. And then we'll probably call it for a day. This is the lowest paying event on the calendar. But still better paying than, technically still better paying than the weekly racing series.
Go, 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 go!
Alright, here we go. The sponsors are probably trying to figure out a way how they can get out of that contract with me because I'm clearly not ready yet. Dang, that car went way too tight. I'm gonna have to loosen. No, wait, I can't really loosen it up because the car was getting loose at the end of that corner there.
Alright, let's see where we play.
28:43. At least it's not last. 16th place. Okay, so as long as I don't like completely put on the brakes at the final corner, we may have a shot at getting sponsorship money.
Get set. The race is going green.
Alright, here we go. How many laps we got? 12 laps. Well, we'll see how this goes. Oh! Those two really got heated with each other. Yeah, I think I made a mistake. I probably shouldn't have gone for that last race. You know what? We haven't done this in a while. We'll go ahead and quit. I'm not going to save. That way, this will not count towards the championship. Plus, I'm pretty sure we lose money for quitting. Oh no, well we would have, but probably should have done some of those weekly racing series races. Oh, right. Let me see if I can remember the cheat code. Oh, probably best not to do it here. Let me load up the web browser. see if I can remember the cheat code. We're gonna do those. We're gonna do one quick race with those tire mortars that I used to do oh so much. Like I said, this isn't gonna. That race doesn't count. We'll do it again next time. Oh wait, did I just? Oh no, I thought I accidentally quit out. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay. Z, R, Z. Left, right, Z, down, down. Okay. Oop. Oop. Why do I keep doing that? There we go. There we go. That means the code has been activated. Let's use the unlockables. The horn mortar. We'll use AI Vengeance. And why not? We'll use Super Draft. There we go. We're ready to go. Alright, single race. We'll do a cup race. Who should we be this time? Let's be Robbie Gordon. And we'll race at... We'll do the Daytona night race. Medium, no flags. Pro strength. Normal wear. Alright. It's just a quick thing for fun like I used to do back in the day. About a year or so ago. Like I said, when we get back to Elk River, we're going to be in it for a slow ride. So we may as well have some fun now before we head back into this, hopefully next week. Just straight up start 43rd.
Welcome to the Sunshine State and the birthplace of NASCAR, Daytona Beach, Florida. Since 1959, a driver's career can be made or broken at Daytona International Speedway. The 2.5-mile trioval has served as a proving ground for some of the greatest names in racing. 31 degrees of banking in the turns and incredible speeds on the straightaways have led to the inclusion of restrictor plates here. Aerodynamic drafting has become a must-have skill in order to stay with the pack and master Daytona.
Alright, here we go.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Goodbye. Whee! Oh, I missed this. See ya.
There's a wreck in turn 4.
Oh, I'll say there's more than a wreck in turn 4, sir. Oh. Alright. Let's see if we can catch up to Nadu here and get a super draft going. We can, at least. Oop. Am I close enough yet? Nope. That's probably where the horn ball would have come in handy. Excuse me. But since we're all on pro strength, these guys are going to be easier. Alright, here we go. This is a super draft. Even just getting a hint of a draft, look how fast I'm going.
10 laps to go.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Bye. Whoop. Whoop.
There's a spin in turn 4.
Luckily that was only a spin. Look at that. I'm not even on the accelerator. I wasn't even touching the accelerator, and thanks to the draft, I was going up to 200 miles an hour.
Car low. Clear low.
Ah,
There's a wreck in turn 2.
look out, everybody. Ah. Ooh. Almost got wrecked there. How bad's the damage? Yeah, engine's a bit damaged. Radiator's a bit damaged.
Turn 3.
Just a slight spin. At least our car is in good shape, or good enough shape given the circumstances. Alright, 2 laps in. No, DJ, I don't vote in the Game Awards. Okay, I was gonna say, are we gonna catch up? But I guess we are. Because again, we're running a weaker difficulty. Trying to get ready for some more super drafting. I know, you're gonna play it. There we go. Caught up to everybody. Yeah, the super
spin in turn 3.
Super speedways are the only places where the super draft is really helpful.
All clear.
Work on the back end too. Not really. At least it'll get us a little bit more if I catch up with 7 to go. Goodbye. No! Got him.
There's a wreck in turn 3.
Go. Bring on the super draft. But yeah, you gotta pretty much
Still there. All
ease,
clear.
like not even be on the accelerator and you'll still be going 190 miles an hour in the super draft. Draft time. Yeah, still too far from the hit. And like I said, this is with a damaged engine and radiator. Ah! Nailed it.
There's a wreck
Nailed
in
it.
turn 4. 5 laps to go.
And goodbye. Ooh.
There's a spin in turn 1. Still there.
Oh. Uh-oh. Engine's got some damage. But even with the damage, who cares?
Car low.
Okay, yeah, now it's getting bad.
Still there. All clear.
I think he tried to wreck me there.
There's a spin in turn 4. Car high. There's a spin in turn 1.
There we go. Now we have to bring it in for a pit stop. Oh well. That was fun. I got the fun I needed. Thank you, whoever that was. Oh! Goodbye! A good way to end things, I'd say. Alright, bring it in. About 65 miles an hour or so.
Slow down.
Oh, 55. That'd be a good idea, buddy. No fuel, repair the damage. Alright, how long is it going to take to fix our engine? A minute. I may as well. Alright, let the repairs begin. That would be a good idea, huh? Alright, well, nah, that was good. Well, that's gonna do it for us today. That was a good run we had, didn't we? Alright, let me go ahead and swap us back over to the image screen. Alright. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching me play some NASCAR Dirt to Daytona. I know it's been a while since we got back to this series. I'm glad we were able to. Let's go ahead and find somebody to raid today. Who haven't we raided in a while? I gotta hurry before the ads start. You know what? I don't think we've raided him in a while. I'm gonna raid a friend of mine, the Corey 3D. He recently made the transition from 2D to 3D. And he's playing Rocket League with a friend of his. Oh. What was that? Hold on, I was off the screen. Alright, Hecho, who... If not, we can raid somebody else. Who do you got in mind? I need to see the chat. Hold on. Who'd you got? Because I have a feeling you... Deep Sakai Jukia. Huh, I never heard of this streamer before. Let me go ahead and look them up. Let me just pull up the stream so I can see the name. Oh, Deep Sea Kaiju Kia. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. Sorry. Let's see. Let me make sure I can spell it right. Deep Sea Kaiju Kia. Ah, there you go. Alright, looks like it's a Digimon streamer. They're playing the new Cyber Sleuth game. Oh yeah, Digimon VTuber. Don't see many of those around. So yeah, why not? We'll raid them just for Hecho. Alright, well with that said, folks, thank you so much for watching me go through Dirt to Daytona again. I appreciate it very, very much. Well, if you trust him, Hecho, then I will give him love too. Go ahead and that out. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all tomorrow for my special birthday stream. Hope you guys will tune in. I'll probably start somewhere after my birthday lunch. Will probably be around like 1 o'clock, I'd say, just to be safe. Thanks for watching, guys. Have yourselves a great rest of the day, and I will see you all next time.